Just how fast does this boy's hair grow? He got a haircut just yesterday, but by the next day, it had already grown back. Not only that, whenever he gets excited, his feet grow larger, and he has super hearing. He can clearly hear people even when they whisper insults. Despite having these incredible powers, Adam still gets bullied at school. The school bully spat chewing gum at him on purpose, getting it all over his hair. Adam quickly ran to the bathroom to clean it off, but the excitement triggered another transformation. Seeing what happened, Adam was terrified. He wrapped his oversized foot with paper, but that only made his classmates laugh at him. Embarrassed, he hid in the gym, but the bully followed him, throwing basketballs, and even tossing his backpack around. Adam returned home in a mess. His mom, worried, asked if someone was bullying him, but Adam didn't tell her the truth. Helpless, his mom gave him another haircut, but the next morning, his hair had already grown back. Shocked, Adam quickly cut it himself, though it turned out so bad he had to wear a hat to school. On the way there, he was surrounded by bullies again. One hooked his arm around Adam's neck and snatched his hat, a keepsake from his father. Adam managed to get it back with the self-defense move and ran away, with the bullies chasing close behind. He rushed home, but the bullies smashed a window before finally leaving. While cleaning up the glass, Adam discovered a hidden compartment in the floor. Inside was a box containing a letter from his father. Turned out his father wasn't dead after all and had been in contact with his mom all these years. Adam was the only one left in the dark. Feeling betrayed, Adam decided to find his father himself. He hitchhiked deep into the forest following the address from the letter, but as he ventured deeper, he felt something watching him from behind. When he turned around, there was nothing there. Hello, somebody there. He threw a rock and seemed to catch a glimpse of a creature covered in hair. Frightened, he turned and ran, only to step into a bear trap and tumble down a slope. Something jabbed his butt, and that's when the real magic began. Excited murmurs filled the air, but in the next moment, the experiment failed for the 81st time. This was a company focused on hair regrowth. Its founder, Sang Biao, believed that the secret to hair growth lay in the DNA of a certain hairy beast. If successful, they could replace the entire global wig industry. But after years of research, they had no breakthrough. One day, Professor Jack, a geneticist, suddenly found his own hair and feet growing uncontrollably. Upon investigation, he discovered his genes had mutated. Sang Biao wanted to collaborate with Jack, but Jack refused. Furious, Sang Biao stole Jack's life's work and threatened his wife and son. Cornered, Jack faked his own death by jumping off a cliff to protect his family. 12 years passed. One day, Jack's son Adam discovered his father's letter and set off into the forest. He accidentally fell down a slope and landed in the middle of a road, right in the path of a speeding truck. At the last second, a dark figure appeared and saved him. The next day, Adam woke up and saw a huge, hairy creature. Terrified, he tried to escape but was grabbed. The creature said he was Jack, Adam's father. Adam didn't believe it until Jack showed him an old photo. You, me, and your mom. You were 6 months old. Adam was shocked to learn his father was now a Bigfoot. Jack explained everything, and Adam eventually forgave him. With his father's guidance, Adam learned to harness his powers, healing abilities, super hearing, that formed visual images, animal communication, and even flash-like speed. Together, they lived in peace deep in the forest, and Adam finally felt the fatherly love he'd missed all his life. But what they didn't know was that the truck's dashcam had recorded Jack's rescue, and his image ended up in the news. Sang Biao saw it and immediately sent people to capture Bigfoot. Meanwhile, Adam's mother, worried sick, went out to find her son, only to be kidnapped by Sang Biao's men. They had discovered a magical hair growth serum, one injection on the butt, and even the baldest person could grow hair like Rapunzel. The secret: the serum was extracted from Bigfoot DNA. Recently, Sang Biao returned to the forest. To force Bigfoot to appear, he captured Adam and locked him in a car, then kicked it into a blazing fire. Just in time, Jack arrived and ripped the car apart with his bare hands to save Adam. But Sang Biao had a tranquilizer gun ready. So predictable. Dad, come on, please. Just then, a huge tree crashed down. Big Bear appeared to save Adam, but Jack was captured. Determined to save his father, Adam gathered allies and went full strategist mode. They infiltrated the lab. Adam used his super hearing to locate guards and cameras. A woodpecker destroyed the cameras. A raccoon tried to show off, but the glass wasn't made in China. It triggered the alarm. Big Bear smashed through the control room. The guards fainted in fear. Adam found the lab where his father was held, but more guards arrived. Big Bear lifted a 500-pound steel door and knocked them out cold. The raccoon attempted some kung fu, but couldn't keep it up. Adam opened the escape door, only to be spotted. Big Bear hurled a fox that launched a 10,000-volt shock. Seizing the opportunity, Adam switched into flash mode and quickly found his father, who was locked inside the lab. The two joined forces and successfully destroyed the toxic gas system. Just as they were about to escape, Sun Biao suddenly appeared and blocked their way. He threatened Jack by using Adam's mom as leverage. In order to save his wife, Jack took multiple bullets and was then ruthlessly kicked off the overpass by Sun Biao. Seeing this, Adam was furious. He fired the flare gun and ignited the toxic gas. The hair growth company was instantly reduced to rubble. Adam rushed under the bridge, found his father barely alive, and used his healing power to bring him back from the brink of death. But Sun Biao still wouldn't give up. Fortunately, Adam's mom arrived just in time and took him down with a single shot. The crisis was finally over. Bigfoot returned to his family once again. The crisis was finally over. Bigfoot returned to his family once again. In the final scene, the Bigfoot family began a happy life together. And as for Adam, when he faced school bullies again, he no longer cowered or ran away. He stood tall and faced them with courage, because that's the power of love and family. It gives you confidence, it makes you strong, and it makes you fearless. I'm Cloud Top. See you in the next episode.